everybody, to Church Insider. This is episode 11. We're finally back in the new studio. It is totally awesome. As you can see, we have new mic here, which is amazing, and some other stuff behind you, lighting systems that you can't see, but I've been excited to finally be back. So we're going to dive right in. We left off with part 2, which was after Aiden's interview, and a lot has happened since then. First of all, the Gold War Continued 2 thing. Would it be done in 3 months? Would it be done next week? Where did that sit? And it was not 3 months. It wasn't close. I think it was less than a month after that video is when we actually finished it off, finally. And so everybody surrendered, which I was a little bit surprised with, but everybody was just kind of done. So everybody surrendered, which allowed me to win. Obviously, Alpha Team won. We had it the entire time, so no surprise there. But we moved on from there pretty quickly. We had a little transition where we weren't sure what we were going to do, but then obviously the most obvious answer is Level Tech. So that's where we went. And it's been boosting a lot since that point. It's grown. We now have like 80 products on our Level Tech catalog. And it's just grown from there. So pretty much everybody's an employee of Level Tech because of a few reasons. One reason is because nobody has the money to start their own business. Most people are in debt 25,000 cc. That is a lot. And they still don't have a house. So how in the world are they going to start their own business? They're not going to. Another reason is because they're not going to have any employees because everybody works for Level Tech. So it's like a double whammy for them. Obviously, it's awesome for me. I get to have people work for me all the time, get some new products out there. It is really awesome. So Hogrider Inc., which is kind of our rival here at Church Insider, they have got a big sponsorship with Level Tech. And they will be coming out with a new newsletter, kind of rivaling ours because, of course, Church Insider comes out with the monthly newsletter. So, obviously, rivaling a little bit, but it's quite a bit different than ours. We have different people writing it. So, speaking of ours, our newsletter, it is going to be awesome, especially this month's newsletter. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of dates that we've been told by Level Tech or by Spontaneous. All those things are very important about when stuff is coming out. And I can't clarify because I'm not sure what the dates are. I just know that people have been writing about them. I might even do an article about them, but I haven't wrote it yet. So, but there is definitely some guarantees in there that are nice to have. So, Secrets of the Gold Wars Volume 2, where does that stand? It's still not released, which is really surprising because this, obviously, if it ended like 2 months ago. So why is the book not out? It's been done for a while. It's even been printed for a while. The reason it hasn't is because the book is so big, it has so many pages that you can't really staple it. So I had to buy a special stapler, and now the staples have to be ordered. So once the staples come in, we can staple it, and then we can finally get it out to people. So you have missed the book at least, which is a good thing. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? Currency. We did start off obviously with Currency, and it's continued from there. A lot of businesses have started that are from the T Corporation, which is what I own. Level Tech, obviously the biggest. Hogrider Inc., Church Insider, and Spontaneous. Spontaneous got a 70,000 cc sponsorship, so they're looking for some workers there, and they have lots of money because they want to get Spontaneous back out there. They have a big prize pool now to give people. That's a big deal, They can do a lot of stuff with 70,000 cc and a sponsorship that says Level Tech on it, which is basically putting them at the very top. So, I mean, that's awesome, obviously. Strong Silence, he is coming out with his SS series. It's long awaited. And it is opening with a lounge. So he is going to have a lounge that you can go and hang out. It'll be only for high class. So that'll really push people to get their status up. Right now, nobody's high class except me. Everybody's in middle because nobody has a car, nobody has a house. So if you don't have a car or a house, you can't really be upper class. It just doesn't work. So people need to work on that. But I think people can definitely get there, especially if they have that incentive to get to that level where they can get into the lounge. The lounge is going to be really cool. What else do we have to talk about? So this will be a part 1, part 2, because there's been just not a lot of action. But then last Sunday, which was just a couple days ago, something big happened, and I'm not gonna take time in this part 1 because I'm just recapping what happened. But yeah, so Secrets of the Gold Wars will be coming out. The Gold War II continued, obviously. It ended. We signed a contract and everything stating that it ended, and everybody was okay with it. The gold was in a neutral spot. Notice that I say was. Stay tuned to part 2 because you'll see how it's not necessarily, it was endangered. We'll just say that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We will be doing a book talk section and a product section, 2 different videos from this. This is the overview section, which we just talk about the basics. We get into way more depth because there's a lot of books getting written and a lot of products. We get into depth when we go in those, so you can choose. Maybe you want to listen to all of them and watch all of them. Maybe you only care about the books. Maybe you only care about the products. Maybe you just want the overview. You don't need the in-depth detail. That's completely up to you. Watch whatever ones you want to. They're all there. So yeah, I think that'll be it. So this will conclude episode 11, part 1. I hope you enjoyed the new studio and the new sound quality. Thanks for watching.